and today I'm going to be reviewing Megan Thee Stallion's Meganactii album, and so this was basically the deluxe for the Megan album that dropped earlier this year. So the first track is Bigger in Texas. I really enjoyed the song. The production on it is cool. I like the juxtaposition between that and the rapping over it, and I mean, the bars in the song are crazy. Some of my favorite is whenever she references like a G6, and then later on the album she samples that, so I thought that that was a nice touch. And then another one is whenever she says, bet against me, fuck up your parlay, these niggas know I'm the biggest investment. Exactly. I also think it has a good chorus on here as well. Another part that stood out to me is whenever she says, I'm the youngest bitch owning her masters, bitch is old as fuck, stuck in a deal. She ate that. If you know, you know. I really like that one as well. But yeah, a lot of good parts in the song, and you know, excellent production, great rapping, great writing. You know, there's some clever moments in here as well, and I just like this a lot as the opener. Also, someone from Texas myself, I appreciate it. Track 2 is Bourbon. I think that this is another great song on this album. One part that stood out to me is whenever she says, bitch going live from that dirty ass crib. That was hilarious. I saw arenas, the fuck is you saying? They give him a cookie for coming to me, but won't give him a stream, won't invest in a team. Exactly. And I think she's kind of just talking about all those people who fake support Tory Lanez because they hate black women and everything. But every time you see he releases something, it doesn't get traction because they don't really care about his music. They just care about being against Megan and black women at large. Another part that was funny to me is whenever she says, I know a booth hate to see one of you non-rapping ass bitches coming. 8. And then the outro was funny too. She says, and if you sick of me, bitch, you better stay on bed rest because I'm finna fuck up the rest of your year. Like these like outros on this album, there's a lot of funny ones. And then apparently she said that this was a freestyle. There's multiple freestyles on this album. Track 3 is #1 Roll. She was in her bag with this record. Okay, it's so good. Especially whenever she says, I cannot cater to these niggas, but I love some B, referencing cater to you. I thought that was clever. The other part that was really funny on the song is whenever she says, knowing if I leave, he gonna turn into Jordan Sparks, no air, he can't breathe. And then the background, that was funny. This song is really good. She was just in a different lane with this one. And then one more part that was funny in this song is she says, hey bitch, I think I'm SZA because I'm always in control, referencing the first album. Yup, she's taking it. It's just great, just in terms of the production, rapping over it. It was too good. Gotta be one of my favorites, as well as the first song. Track 4, Rocksteady featuring Flo Milli. And so I like Flo Milli a lot. I've been following her since Beef Flow Mix blew up, and she has a lot of good projects. And I did review her project that came out earlier in this year, and I also did go to her concert and I gave a review on that, so I'll try to link those below. But yeah, this was the song that I listened to before I listened to everything else, just because I was like, I have to see what they're cooking up because I like both of them. I think Flo Milli is really underrated, and they absolutely delivered. I will say that I thought that this was going to be more of an up-tempo track. I would say it's kind of like bridging the gap between a mid-tempo and an up-tempo, but yeah, I think there's good production on here overall. There might be a sample on this song, so there's that, and I think both of them complement each other pretty well. One of my favorite parts of the song is whenever Flo Milli says, real fine bitch, I ain't gotta edit out the Getty. And so that was a reference to Boa whenever Megan was basically saying the same thing. So I love that she referenced one of Megan's songs, and that bar in Boa was such a good moment. So yeah, I thought that was cool. I like the chorus on the song a lot as well. Worked well together. Great record. Track 5, Best Friend. So this is basically like a sexual song. I think it's a good song. I think there's other records on this album I probably prefer a little bit more, but I think it's serviceable, kind of slowing down the tempo after the more up-tempo songs that we got. Like I said, the last song, I kind of felt like it was bridging the gap between mid-tempo and up-tempo. So it kind of fits for like that slower song and everything. I think it's decent for what it is. Also, I think it's kind of funny how this interpolates Boosie, who is really homophobic, and also the lyrics on the song too. So imagine like he goes to listen to the song and you hear the lyrics. Boosie going to hell. He really is, but I thought that was kind of funny and ironic. Track 6 is Right Now, and I mean, yeah, this is just Megan talking her shit, and she literally says, I'm the baddest bitch out right now, and she just ate on the song. I thought it was fun. And in the song, she says something about spaghetti. I thought that she was referencing Beyonce's song Spaghetti on Cowboy Carter, which would make sense because her and Beyonce are pretty close and everything. Maybe she's not. I don't know. I thought that was a cool coincidence, but yeah, she absolutely dominated on this track, so a really good moment. Track 7 is the Mamushi remix featuring Twice. So I did do a reaction on this album if you guys want to see my overall thoughts on it, but basically I don't really go for the original song, to be honest with you. I think the remix is better. I like what Twice did with this song. I like that Megan added some new parts and made it a little bit more dynamic, so I think it's actually decent. Track 8 is TYG featuring Spirit Box, and I don't like this record. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Why is she yelling on the song? I get that she was trying to do something different. I think, you know, she was kind of trying to go into the lane of the Cobra remix. I don't like the Cobra remix. I don't. I think that the original was perfect. It didn't need a remix, but that's just my opinion. And so here, she's just yelling. I appreciate she tried to be more versatile, be more dynamic, but this is a no for me. I don't like this record, and that's my honest take. Track 9 is Motion. I really like this record, especially the outro as well. I think it's a good moment. Track 10, Fell in Love. So, I mean, yeah, she's basically just saying, fucked around, fell in love. Literally, that's what she says in the lyrics. Like the pocket that she's in with this this song. I think it's a decent record. There's probably other songs I prefer more than this one, but you know, it was a decent contribution. It kind of makes it a little bit more well-rounded. Track 11 is He Think I Love Him, so I'm pretty sure that this is a freestyle. At least that's what it says on Genius and everything. And so she was on an absolute tear on this record, okay? She literally starts it off saying, show a new bitch that ain't Megan coded, show a beat I was on and ain't wrote it. If she thinks she the shit, I'm the colon. My pen gets gutter, I'm bowling. Niggas know I'm the coldest. Tell a bitch let it go cause I'm frozen. Ask him what he on, he don't know it. Niggas ain't had no taste before COVID. Yeah, just the whole song, like, she was just going off. She was just going off. So I think lyrically, it was a moment, and short, sweet, effective. I really enjoyed this record. Track 12 is Like a Freak. So this is the one where she's sampling Like a G6 that I was referencing earlier, and she tore. She really did her big one in this. It's so good, especially whenever she says, call PETA cause I'm sending shots like Cactus. Yeah, it was just too good. It was just too good. I think that it works really well. I also really like the outro as well on this one. I'll throw that one up on the screen so you guys can read it, but really, really good. Track 13 is Never Play featuring RM of BTS. I think that she ate on her parts on the song. I don't really think he added a whole lot to the song, to be honest with you. This is a skit for me. It doesn't really move the needle a whole lot. Now time to share my favorite songs on Sound with you based off of my first listen. Okay, so Bigger in Texas is definitely up there. Probably Bourbon, Number One Rule, Rocksteady. And then I would also probably put He Think I Love Him and Like a Freak. Dang, that's like 5 or 6 songs. I think the more that I listen to it, my top 3 will show itself as it always does. But like, yeah, I've listened to this like, what, 4, 5, 6 times. And so that's kind of my thoughts there. And now to my overall thoughts on this album. I enjoy this a lot. Dare I say that this is better than Act 1. And I liked Act 1 a lot, but I think that this is better. I think that I have less skips on this project, just in terms of like her wordplay, the beat selection that you got going on, and like the productions and stuff like that, and just better performances overall on this album. A little bit more concise too, which certainly doesn't hurt. So yeah, I think that this is a better project. I don't get why she didn't have the original cover that she did as the cover for this, because I like that one better than what we got, but the one that we got is alright. That's just a thing that I have to say. And I know that she basically said that this was a deluxe and everything to the main album. To me, I'm considering it 2 different projects. You announced it as Act 2. It was basically marketed kind of as Act 2. So I just feel like it's 2 different projects, at least in my mind and everything. So I enjoyed this a lot, and she said that there's more to come and everything. But I had the faith that this was going to be good, and it was good. Megan didn't disappoint. More importantly, she released this on my birthday. I won a good moment on my birthday. We love to see it. October 25th, Scorpio season 24 now. And so if you haven't listened to this project already, I think that it's definitely worth a listen. I think that it's dynamic. I think that it's enjoyable, and there's just a lot of good stuff on here. So if you've listened to this project, let me know what your favorite songs on this are down below, and we can kind of continue that discussion there. Also, I know that Megan has released her documentary, and so I'm going to probably watch that in the next few days. Now we'll get a review on my second YouTube channel, Anastasia25 Vlogs, so you guys can subscribe over there to see my thoughts on it. But that's definitely something I'm planning on checking out. But that's gonna be it for this video though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, give it a like below. It helps me out a lot to the algorithm. I very much appreciate it. You can subscribe to see more videos like this. I do album reviews, album reactions every single week. And if you hit the bell, you get notifications for when I post and not missing when any videos come out. First link down below in the description is gonna be my second channel, which I just referenced. And so on there, what I like to do is just kind of talk about, you know, what's happening currently in the music scene and everything, trending topics. So some of the recent videos that I did kind of give a retrospective on Lord Solar Power, kind of talk about what I think about it now, talk about what people thought on it back then, and kind of just go back in time and discuss that album. I made a video and I was talking about why Nick Cannon needs to stop talking about Mariah Carey, and I went on a whole rant on that. I recently did a video and it was an album battle. It was Miley Cyrus's Bangerz versus Plastic Hearts. I talked about which one that I prefer and the pros and cons for both albums. Dance Ones is one of my favorite shows ever. I just recently posted Dance Ones Moments That I Think About Daily Part 4. You guys can check that out. Something I worked really hard on. And I also like to talk about sports. I got the Lamar Jackson moment on here. And so every single week I talk about the NFL. I review the games that I watch for that week, and I also give you my pick as to who I think is going to win the next week. I also recently just posted my top 10 quarterbacks in the league and my explanations as to why. So it's something that I really enjoy doing and something that I'm doing every week. I also like to talk about the WNBA sometimes as well, and I do tier list and just whatever I want. I post every single day on my second channel. I have not missed a day this year, and I'm really thankful about that because it's already November, so I only have 2 more months to go. It's something I enjoy doing. Thank you guys so much for over 6,000 subscribers on the channel. It means the world to me about the support. And so also gonna have social media, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, and Airbuds if you'd like to follow me on my other platforms. Free Palestine, this is something that we must educate ourselves on. Make sure that you go and vote. I just voted for Kamala Harris. Very important election we got coming up, so all I can do is my part. Make sure you go and vote. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.